guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and get this new 2020 Hellcat Widebody. Alright, so pulling up to East Chester right now. Let's go see Javier. Get one of my favorite parking spots right here. Looks like it's open, thank God. Alright guys, let's go buy this Hellcat.
Shaka on the beats, Shaka on the beats, Shaka on the
Scat Pack Widebody. This is all the stuff in the Widebody that you get on the Scat Pack. But for some reason, they're not doing it on the Hellcat. I don't know why.
It's crazy, man.
Now I can print. You want this also for this car?
No, I was just,
okay.
I was just curious. But so in other words, this Scat Pack can be ordered, but the Hellcat can't.
Correct.
Javier, you're not gonna believe this.
What's up?
No orders for a Hellcat right now.
Scat.
Something must be up.
Only
man.
a Scat Pack Widebody you can order. You can't order a Hellcat Widebody. They said he had some information. They're going to remodel it.
So in other words,
And that's the one that you see. This one, Michael. That's the one they're advertising all over Facebook.
I know. And
All over the place.
yeah,
So
So
Scat
wait, so
Pack.
the allocations are done on those?
You can't order a Hellcat Widebody.
Javier, look at this. I just showed Jim. Look at this. So one of my guys wrote me this, and I was like, I didn't want to believe it.
Can I see it?
Yo, Jay, I'm gonna be in the car. He's about to, he's just gonna call me. All right, you cannot make this up. So there's my guy Javier. He's doing some things that he had to do because at this point, the factory is no longer taking orders for Hellcats for 2020. This is incredible. Surprisingly enough, Funkmaster Flex actually orders his cars here from East Chester. He ordered 2 weeks ago a Red Eye, a Challenger Red Eye, and the order was placed with no problem. As far as today, you cannot order a 2020 wide-body Hellcat, period. All right, so you can't order one, and this is making me very, very, very suspicious. So at this point, the orders have been shut down, have been closed. You can't get any Hellcat. You can still order a 2020 Charger Scat Pack Widebody, but you cannot order a 2020 Charger Hellcat Widebody. Something has to be going down other than just you cannot order a 2020 Charger Hellcat Widebody right now. So once again, you cannot order this car right now. You can order a 2020 Charger Scat Pack. So if people wanted a Scat Pack, if I wanted a Scat Pack right now, the 2020 with the Widebody, no problem, it can be ordered. But I cannot order a 2020 Charger Hellcat Widebody. Takes for orders have been stopped. You cannot order this car. And he's telling me, Jim is telling me, Jimmy is one of the senior guys here, and he was telling me he's been doing this for a long time. He just ordered this 2020 Challenger Red Eye 2 weeks ago for a customer, and that's the time I would have had to have gotten in. I think this has to be happening for a reason. It has to be. There is no way in the world that this isn't happening for a reason. I would have ordered this car when the ordering books first opened, but I wanted a Daytona. So I had the opportunity to get the regular Hellcat, but that's not what I wanted. After time passed, when I realized it's going to be tough to get this Daytona, but he's telling me he can still get one some other kind of way. But, you know, after I found out it was going to be tough to get this Daytona, I just decided to get a regular Hellcat, and now I can't even do that. All I can really do right now is just wait. And you know, from what these people are saying, you cannot order this car until more than likely after the holidays. So I guess I'm back to my January waiting time that I was already saying I was going to do, but then I decided to not do it and just come in today so I can try to get this car earlier. But at this point, that's it. No ordering of Hellcats, nowhere. You cannot order a Hellcat anywhere on U.S. soil right now, so that's what we're dealing with. right, so I just got back home, and this has to be a sign from God. That's the only thing I can think of. This has to be a sign from God. Now, I could have ordered this Hellcat on the 5th of November, but I did not want just a regular Hellcat. I wanted a Daytona Hellcat, so that prevented me from placing the order that day. Had I done that, I would have been good as far as what I'm trying to get now. But back then, I did not want what I want now. I wanted a Daytona Hellcat. All the loops, it disgusted me, turned me off big time from the Daytona, so I moved on to just wanting to get a regular Hellcat. I'm in the dealership today, as you guys saw, and Jimmy and Javi were blown away by what we found out. Like this viewer told me, not sure if this person is subscribed, I will put their comment up on the screen. They said something about the last day to order a Hellcat was, let me just check right now. All right, so Mike Phillips, the last day to order 2020s was a week ago. After they build them out, the factory will shut down to retool for 2021. That's where things don't make sense, where he says retool for 2021. Did you mean retool for 2020? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that sounds like, what are you trying to say, that there's going to be a new generation for 2021? Anyways, I'm not really sure who this I run a LE fleet. That info came from my Dodge Government fleet rep. I had to order all my cars for next year due to that. Gotcha. So I'm just now seeing this. All right, so I'm just now seeing his reply. I run a LA fleet. That info came from my Dodge Governor fleet representative. I had to order all my cars for next year due to that. All right, so I didn't even realize he replied back a day later. I guess I wrote him 2 days ago, and then I guess the third day he actually wrote me, or the next day he wrote me, and I never got notified for that. So I'm just seeing this now, Mike, but it looks like you were right, man. I mean, I tried to get this car today, and absolutely not an option. So looks like we will be waiting it out until January to see what happens with this order, but as of now, it's a no-go again as far as this 2020 Charger Hellcat Widebody. So that's all I got for you guys today. I want to thank Mike Phillips for letting me know, and he posted the comments so everyone can see it. I put it up on the screen, and that is it. So Javier and Jimmy will be letting me know if they hear anything before then, but from the information we got, is set in stone. The factory is shut down, like Jimmy said. He knows he's been doing this for years, from Christmas to New Year's, and basically there is nothing that takes place in the factory from that time. The holiday season, the factory is shut down. They do not build any cars, and I guess you cannot order them until the new year so they can start the rebuilding again. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.